Right, hello people. It's been a while. I've had lots of people asking for updates, what's going on with your TV licence and all the rest of the stuff. Right, here we go then. Right, TV licence, absolutely nothing. No letters, no knocks on the door. Well, if there was any knocks on the door or anything, you people would see them. The bailiffs, all the rest of them, all gone away. Debt collectors, all gone away. Haven't heard anything from any of them for months. Months and months. I did have a little thing the other day. I had to go to court. What happened basically, I was travelling down the road in my van. As you know, I've got an autistic son who was playing his mum up in the road and was run off into the road and all that. There was cars swerving and all sorts of stuff. I had my other son in the van at the time, but I pulled over, chucked them, like the missus and my son in the van, just to get them off the main road, because I didn't want to cause anyone any harm or loss. Chucked them in the van, literally 100 yards up the road. All of a sudden, woo woo, police up my arse. They tried to give me a ticket for failing to secure or some rubbish like that it was. I refused the ticket. I wouldn't take it, but the cop had got the amp and threw it in my window anyway. Unbeknownst to me, the missus had paid the ticket that I didn't know about, but the problem was I didn't have my driving licence. My driving licence had been sent off to Swansea, and I couldn't produce me driving licence. So they sent me a letter saying you've got to go to court for this offence. So anyway, I've gone to court, refused to go into the dock. There was no way I was going in the dock or anything else. So I shouted out basically, I like to put in that this is an abusive process. They wasn't happy about that. So the judge started going berserk. You're in my court and all the rest of it. And I said to him, no, I'm not. Is this a public court? You don't own this. With that, he started threatening me with contempt of court. I said to him, is that civil or criminal? As I'm walking out the door, and he screams out, it's criminal! So I then said, who's the injured party? And with that, he's flying, get out of my court, get out, get out! All that sort of nonsense. As I've gone out the court, the usher or whatever it is, has said, look, you've got to come back in 2 weeks. So I thought, oh balls, I wasn't even going to bother going, but I thought, fuck it, let's go anyway. So I've gone into the court again. Can you stand in the witness box? No. What's your name? I'm Colin. You can call me Colin. What's your surname? It's of the Johnson family. What's your date of birth? I don't know. The only date of birth I know is hearsay. With this, the judge started getting a bit ratty. So anyway, they started rattling off, are you going to plead guilty or not guilty? I said, I'm not pleading anything. They said, well, you got to. I said, no, I haven't got to plead anything. And I'm not begging yous for nothing. So one of the judges up there, because there was 3 of them on the bench, and the other one's going to me, are you a free man on the land? Are you a free man on the land? And I just turned to her and I went, ain't we all? Ain't we all free? She went, that's neither here or there. Are you a free man on the land? So they must be paranoid about this free man on the land thing. But in the end, she's just barking off a load of crap and I was just basically turned off. I just didn't listen to her. Then you got the little bloke in the front, started saying to me, you pleading guilty or not guilty? I said, I'm not pleading. You've got to plead, you've got to plead. I said, I haven't got to plead anything. I'm not pleading nothing. I said, I'd like to get this this case sent for an opinion of the High Court, and that was it. All hell broke loose once I said that. Get out of this court. You're not in this court to fucking manipulate us. All this sort of shit. And I said, excuse me. I said, you need to see a doctor. You seem to be getting rather red in the face and a bit upset. I'm willing to stand outside while you go and see a doctor just to calm down a little bit. You can't tell me. And fuck it, here we go again. So as I'm walking out the door, the judge goes, you just paid that £60. I said, Mrs. already paid it. Unbeknownst to me, I never knew she had paid it, but I wouldn't have paid it, but there you go. So that was my little day out in a court, basically. They just threw me out of court. They were absolutely paranoid about free man on the land and all that sort of gear. But at the end of the day, you know, as far as I was concerned, I hadn't done anything. Oh, I did question him as well. I said to him, can you just tell me what's got the most power? Is it statute and acts or common law? The little bloke in the front tried to answer that. He was going, oh, well, statute, everyone's got to abide by statute. I said, that's not the question I asked. What's more powerful? Either common law or statute and acts? He went, well, it's common law, it's common law. I said, that's what I'm here for. I said, because what I did was, under common law, to protect people from harm or loss. And he agreed, funny enough, the little bloke in the front, and he'd sort of leant up to the bench and sort of whispered something. But like I said, as soon as I asked for for it to be sent for an opinion of the High Court, that was it. All hell broke loose, and basically they threw me out the court. So that was my little day out in court. Had nothing from the water people. I've had a lot of shit. People having a go at me. Oh, why did you call him chubby and all the rest of it? Well, to be honest with you, I wasn't calling him chubby because he was fat. If you have a look at Roy Chubby Brown, he put a wig on him and that bloke was a spitting image of him. That was the reason why I called him chubby. But I've had a lot of stick about calling him chubby and worry. I don't know if it's from people on the water board or whatever. But and people saying, oh, you're a benefit fraud and you do this and all that. I don't sign on people. I don't ask these people for fuck all. I wouldn't ask them for fuck all. Plus, I've been working for 25 years, so there's your answer there. Well, that's about it, really. I've had fuck all else. Like I said, no bailiffs, no fuck all. They're all keeping away from me. The council thing is still being dealt with. They're pissing me about a little bit, but that's nothing to be expected from Great Yarmouth Council. You know, they just fuck you over whichever way they can. I did a funny thing that really got me thinking the other day. We got a thing come through from the council saying, oh, we've just built 12 new council houses. Now there's thousands of people wanting council houses, thousands. And what they've done basically, they've built 12 council houses, but they've sold thousands and thousands of pounds of council buildings and property to private companies for 50p, you know, and the big signs on them now. Luxury flats for sale and luxury houses for sale and all the rest of it, all over this land. They've even built hundreds of houses, all private, all on council land, which they've sold for 50p, which just doesn't make sense to me. There's some sort of nonsense going on there. But that's the next thing I'm going to be digging into. I'm going to start looking into all this, you know, because like Ceylon and that say, the councils are absolutely corrupt to the core. But if people don't know about it, no one can say anything, can they? So I'm going to start looking into that. It's another thing that I've sort of got to be in the bonnet about. But other than that, people, everything's rosy in the garden. No problems whatsoever. So keep sending your messages, keep subscribing, and as soon as anything happens, any bailiffs, debt collectors, television licence, any of them, water board, you name it, anyone comes, you lot are going to see it. Alright? But as I say, I think they're too scared, to be honest with you, because they know that I know. I ain't playing their game. But here we go. Alright, so everyone be lucky, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.